Hello, welcome to another episode of Papa Bear Hikes. We're always talking about trying to inspire people to get outside, find what they like to do in the outdoors, just get outside and enjoy taking the fresh air. There's something out there for everybody. I've said that so many times. Well, today, our guest is going to talk about surfing. I'd like to welcome my friend Mostafa to Papa Bear Hikes. Mostafa, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for that. Thank you so much for having me. I'm more than excited to be here, and looking forward to this.
Mostafa, why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Sure, absolutely, yeah. So my name is Mostafa, as you mentioned to the listeners. Currently, I'm an adjunct lecturer here in California. I teach kinesiology, which is essentially, for those of you who don't know, it's exercise science, and there are various subfields within that kind of umbrella term. I'm also a doctoral student in the public health field, and lifelong competitive athlete. So hopefully, and surfing is just kind of one of my many different recreational interests among many other sports.
Why don't you tell us about what got you started? What got that interest going in surfing for you?
Sure, absolutely. So I've actually been a competitive swimmer. As young as 5 years old. That's kind of when I started swimming. My parents would always put me into swim classes and whatnot. The local centers that we had nearby. One thing led to another. My brother would always take me to the beach, and we'd go in the water because we felt pretty comfortable. We were pretty decent swimmers, and we'd just watch. We would watch other people getting on their boards, and curiosity led to one thing, and we started, getting into it. And we actually started as body surfers, and a lot of people don't actually know what that is. But you're essentially riding the wave with not much other than your body. Occasionally, you'll throw on some fins or just some light accessory, but that's pretty much all you're using. You're timing it you're trying to time it more or less perfectly, where you can catch the wave right before it breaks, paddle, take a few strokes and kind of ride it out. Again, this is without any type of board or anything that you're standing on, for that matter. So that's kind of how I started. In high school, I joined water polo, continued to swim. My high school water polo coach, he was an avid surfer. I mean, he grew up walking distance to the beach over in Huntington Beach. He probably could have gone pro if he wanted to, and he continues. I think he's probably in his mid 50s right now. He continues to surf every day, twice a day, even since going with the whole remote situation. So, it doesn't matter if you catch a wave. It doesn't if you don't catch any at all, or if you catch 10 waves that day. It's all about the effort, and the commitment, and just having fun. I mean, that's really what it's all about. I've never considered myself a very experienced surfer. I would still describe myself as novice, despite the number of times that I've been out there and the number of waves that I've caught. But there's always room to grow and always room to learn.